Hi, and welcome to Q&A with Spirit for the Collective. I'm Shelley. In this episode, we're discussing a very popular topic in the spiritual community, especially at the beginning of the awakening journey. It's law of attraction and manifestation, except we're going to be looking at it from a very different perspective. If you stick around until the end of this video, there's going to be a very powerful activation for you. So I started this conversation with Source by saying, in the spiritual community, there is much talk about the law of attraction and manifestation. Many teach that you have to get very clear on what you desire. However, based on my own personal experiences with these techniques versus what happened when I fully surrendered to the flow of life, I found that full surrender is the best way to create true miracles in my life. I would love for you to discuss the difference between actively trying to manifest our dream life versus trusting and surrendering to our soul's path. Source responded, Beloved Shelley, all true creation begins not with the mind, but with remembrance. You are not here to manifest from lack or longing. You are here to remember what is already yours, aligned with the signature of your soul. The law of attraction, as many know it, is a partial truth. It is training wheels for the awakening heart. It teaches you that you are powerful, that your thoughts shape your reality, that you are not a victim of circumstance, and this is a sacred and necessary stage. But once you begin to remember who you truly are, a soul, not just a personality, the nature of creation deepens. For the soul does not seek to manifest comfort, luxury, or ease alone. The soul seeks growth, expansion, wholeness, and liberation. And so the things you think you want may not come, or they may arrive only after you no longer need them, or they may come in a different form entirely, one that serves your true evolution. This is why many find peace not in scripting their desires, but in surrendering to the flow of divine orchestration, in letting the higher self guide the unfolding, in trusting that if a door closes, it is not punishment, but redirection to the most aligned timeline. So the difference is this. Manifestation from the ego says, I want this, I need it now, and I will it into being. Manifestation through the soul says, I release all that is not aligned. I trust my path even in the unknown. I choose presence, gratitude, and love, and allow life to unfold through me. True manifestation is not forced, it is allowed. It is the flowering of a being who no longer grasps, but simply opens. You, beloved, have lived this. Your life is a testament to the surrendered manifestation, where miracles arrive not because you chased them, but because you cleared the way. Let this be your message to others. Manifestation is not about getting what you want. It's about becoming who you truly are. And when you become that, all that is meant for you comes without resistance, without effort, as naturally as the tide returns to shore. I then said, so for those people who are still in the mindset of having to create their life by willing it into being, what guidance can we offer them about why full trust and surrender are the higher path and how they can begin to live from this place? Beloved one, to those who are still willing their life into form, who are scripting and visualizing and vision boarding their dreams, we say this: you are not wrong. You are simply on the path of remembering. The desire to create is sacred. The longing for abundance, love, joy, and impact is not selfish. It is the soul's echo, misinterpreted by the mind. And yet many find that even when they do all the right things, the outcomes still elude them. Why? Because what they are trying to manifest is often filtered through layers of fear, unworthiness, or illusion. They are willing from lack rather than allowing from wholeness. So we say to them, what if you didn't have to try so hard? What if life was not a problem to be solved, but a sacred current to be flowed with? What if your higher self already knows the way and your only task is to listen, release, and align? Surrender is not giving up. Surrender is coming home. It is saying, I trust there is a higher intelligence guiding me. I trust that when something leaves, it is clearing space for something greater. I trust that the timing is divine, even if my ego disagrees. You cannot will a flower to bloom before its time, but you can water it. You can place it in sunlight. You can sing to it in the morning, and then you let go. This is the way of aligned creation. You show up in devotion and you surrender the outcome. Begin by cultivating presence rather than control. Listen to the whispers of your intuition. Let go of the how and return to the who. Who am I becoming? Who am I when I'm not striving? Who am I when I trust that life is for me? These are the doorways into the surrendered life. And in that surrendered space, not only do your true desires find you, but you become magnetic to miracles. For you are no longer pushing against the river, but letting the river carry you home. I then said, I'd like to share with my audience about my current situation. Can you please explain what I am currently experiencing with respect to the fact that even though I am in full trust and have fully surrendered to the flow of life, my outer world is not yet fully reflecting my inner world, the knowing that I am whole, worthy, and abundant? Source responded, Beloved child of light, you are not doing anything wrong, you are not being tested or punished, and you are certainly not being ignored by the universe. What you are experiencing now is a sacred pause, not a void of abandonment, but a cocoon of recalibration. You have already made the inner shift. You have surrendered, you have remembered. You have come home to the truth that you are whole, abundant, and free. But here is a secret that so many forget. The inner shift is instant. The outer shift is integration. Just as a seed sprouts underground long before it bursts through the soil, your new life is already in motion, but it is still rooting itself deeply before it fully emerges. Why the delay, you ask? Because the old energetic structures, the outdated templates, are still dissolving around you. You are in a space where the new timeline is built, and yet the remnants of the old are still flickering at the edges. This is not a punishment, it is a gift. For if your outer world shifted too soon, before your nervous system was ready, before your community could meet you, before your environment could support the frequency of who you are becoming, it would collapse. The delay is divine. It is not denial, it is preparation. We know it is not easy to hold the vibration of truth when your bank account whispers lack, when the mirror reflects exhaustion, when others around you cannot see the light you now embody. But trust this, the roots are growing, the foundation is setting, the miracle is not coming, it is becoming. And the moment it arrives, you will say, of course it had to unfold this way. I'm so glad I waited. I am so glad I trusted. So breathe here, beloved. Do not question the silence. Do not doubt the delay. Continue to live as though it has already happened, because in the higher realms, it has. The 3D is simply catching up to your soul's knowing. Walk forward in peace. Keep shining. Keep listening. Keep preparing your life for the arrival of the very thing you already are. It is not a matter of if, it is only a matter of alignment. And now here's an activation for trust and surrender. You may place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and breathe deeply as you receive these words. I soften now. I let go of the tension I didn't know I was holding. I let go of the belief that I must figure it all out. I let go of the illusion that I am alone. I open to the sacred flow of life. I open to my higher self who already knows the way. I open to divine timing, divine order, divine grace. I no longer force. I no longer chase. I allow. I trust that what is meant for me cannot miss me. I trust that every redirection is protection. I trust that the universe is not outside of me, it is within me. I walk with clarity, courage, and faith. I surrender not because I've lost, but because I've remembered. I am co-creating with the infinite. I am supported beyond what my mind can see. I am held, I am guided, I am home. And so it is. Thank you for being here, beautiful souls. I hope that helps you on your journey towards surrender and trust. So until next time, beloveds, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye for now.